The Thwaites Glacier is massive, about the size of Florida, covering 74,000 square miles. But here's the bad news. It's shrinking. And if this giant completely collapses, it could raise global sea levels by an average of 11 feet. That means millions displaced, coastal cities flooded, and a global catastrophe. Now, don't panic, at least not yet. Scientists don't expect Thwaites to vanish next week or even within our lifetimes. But what is happening right now is just as troubling. Warming oceans are already destabilizing glaciers, disrupting currents, and supercharging storms. Here's the part most people don't talk about. While climate scientists are tracking the danger, engineers and innovators are working on radical ways to slow the melting. And more importantly, to help us adapt to what we can't stop. So what's actually going on beneath the ice? Warm seawater, and by warm they mean just a few degrees above freezing, is slipping under the glacier. That's enough to melt it from below. Satellites now show Thwaites flexing with the tides, pumping even more warm water inside. Channels form, cracks spread, and huge chunks break off into the sea. That sets off a dangerous feedback loop. The darker ocean absorbs more heat than bright white ice, freshwater disrupts ocean currents, and weather grows more chaotic. But here's where hope comes in. Some solutions are already being tested. For example, coastal defenses aren't what they used to be. The Netherlands has moved far beyond traditional seawalls. They're experimenting with self-healing eco-walls, interlocking concrete bricks mixed with limestone. When waves hit, they release calcium, attracting barnacles and oysters that literally grow the wall stronger over time. Think of it like building artificial coral reefs. Other strategies restore nature itself. Wetlands that soak up floodwaters while capturing sediment. Dunes. And wider beaches that blunt storms before they reach homes. Communities are rediscovering how natural systems were always our first line of defense. And then there are the bold, almost sci-fi ideas, like underwater curtains designed to block warm currents from reaching the glacier in the first place. Outlandish? Maybe. But if they buy us time, they're worth exploring. So, no. It's not time to panic, but it is time to prepare. Support local resilience projects. Learn your flood zones. Get involved in infrastructure planning. Maybe engineers can slow the melt. If not, we still have time to strengthen our defenses, even if it's one small action at a time. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think your community could survive rising seas? Would you consider moving if the risk got too high? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video useful, hit like and subscribe so we can keep exploring climate realities and practical ways to prepare. Stay safe, stay grounded, and I'll see you next time.